Welcome to the second edition of Mel and Mike. Melanie Moore, Mike Schmaltz. A lot of happening here in your first year at Xavier. So let's talk a little bit about the first part of your season. Tough non-conference schedule. You did get that first victory in your opening game as a head coach. So how did that feel? Go back to that emotion a little bit and just tell us about it.
Unbelievable feeling. I just feel like that win was for the entire program, for the coaching staff, for the players, for the alumni, everybody, Xavier Nation. What an incredible feeling in that locker room was. Something special going in there afterwards and everybody just celebrating. And it was a great team win for sure.
And after that, we've had a tough non-conference schedule. So talk about some of the positive things you've seen out of your team going through this schedule. And again, a lot of them with winning records. You've got some former conference champions in there, so some tough stretches for you.
Yeah, just how hard we're playing and we're competing and we're right there in every game. And every team that we've played, we've had some tough ones on the road, some tough ones home. Every team we've played was in postseason last year or currently has a winning record. So we keep telling our kids we're challenging ourselves now, hoping that January, February comes along. We've seen everything. We've seen all styles of play. We've been up in games. We've been trailing in games. And that it finally clicks in January and February and we get this thing going.
A unique environment coming up here on the weekend. You're going to get the UC Bearcats, so it'll be the first time you're in a unique rivalry here, at least in Cincinnati, where two teams are so close to each other. Now, you've been in them before, Michigan, Michigan State, Michigan, Ohio State. Just talk about how you approach a rivalry game.
Yeah, well, rivalry games are tough because and it doesn't always necessarily mean the better team wins. You got to bring it, and you got to bring toughness and a certain work ethic into those games. But preparation-wise, you have to treat it like every other game. But you know that this one, there's going to be extra excitement and enthusiasm in the arena, and you got to bring it for 40 minutes.
Let's go to the category of things you did this year that you probably didn't expect last year at this time. One of them probably a Skyline Chili promotion with Michelle Clark-Hart, who's the University of Cincinnati head coach. And talk about just meeting her and getting into the rivalry there. Do you know her that well and her coaching style? She's had great success before Cincinnati, Western Kentucky.
Yes, I just know her from being in the business for a long time, and she's an incredible coach. She's successful. She's won at all levels, and I'm really excited for her and excited to get this rivalry going for her program and for Xavier, and to get the community to rally around both these awesome programs and to get people in the seats to support both of us.
We talked about this one being a little different. We just saw the men's game here at Xavier over the weekend. I know you got a piece of that. What did you think of it? What were your impressions, and is there a little extra emotion?
Electric. It was electric. Like, it was just, you could feel it. And, I was on the plane the next day and I sat next to a UC and he was like, oh, Xavier, right. So you definitely feel it, especially in the city, anywhere you go. So I'm just excited to be a part of it.
Talk a little bit about this Bearcats team, how much you've been able to see them, how much you know. They come off a big win against the Miami Redhawks, 98 points they scored there. Had one of their better seasons last year, going all the way to the Final Four in the WNIT, so some tough customers coming in here to meet you. Yeah,
they're a great team, and Coach Hurd has done an excellent job with them. They can score. They can score in bunches. Their transition, they got a really unique player inside in Thomas, and she can get a bucket at any time. She scores in a variety of ways. She offensive rebounds, she posts up, she drives, she shoots it. So we got our hands full, and they got athletic wings as well. So our kids, we're going to have them ready to play hard for 40 minutes.
Tough opponent, you need to bring in some reinforcements, right? So you're from Glandorf, Ohio. I understand 98% of that town's going to close down on Saturday, and they're going to come down here. And then Courtney Pringer's bringing in some folks from Minster. So we'll have a little extra help in the stands.
Yeah, both her family and my family are just excited that, we were both local, close to home. So yeah, my family got a bus of 55 people, sold out. They're excited, they're ready to go, and I know Courtney has her entire high school team coming. It's just so cool. That's what's nice about Xavier, is we're close enough that people can come out, support us, and give us all they got from cheering wise.
And then some community support as well. You got a promotion for that some free tickets were available for the game, and then of course some lower ticket prices to get in.
Yeah, come out, please. This is a great opportunity for all the youth programs in the area to see two great women's teams compete against each other for 40 minutes and to rally around, and it's good to dream for these young girls to see, hey, I might want to do that one day when I get older.
Talk about coming into the rivalry, what you're going to talk about your team. Your team's been through it. You haven't. So right. You've won 4 in a row here at Xavier and 12 of the last 15, I believe, coming into this. So Xavier's got some experience in this, a nice solid track record. What are you going to talk to your team about before you take the floor?
Yeah, just about how we have to play hard for 40 minutes. I think just building on our recent games, and we're right there. We're in every game. We've played Pac-12 schools. We've played on the road. We've played all shot sizes, shapes, speed, and so athleticism. So now it's just putting a full game together, and our kids, we're going to have them ready to go.
Coach, good luck. It's going to be fun. It'll be a great environment here on Saturday for the Crosstown Shootout, the women's edition. That's Melanie Moore. I'm Mike Schmaltz. Thanks for joining us here on Mel and Mike.
Go X.